Redshift-gtk is a small applet that we will install up here on the tray that helps with the intensity of the screen display and the hue, especially helpful at night. For installation on a bookworm PUP64, we can use the apt command. So we'll go to terminal here, and then we can go ahead and apt search for geoclue. It's a file that helps locate the IP address of the computer. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then the file we're looking for is geoclue2. So we'll go ahead and start another one up here. So apt install, and we can go ahead and just copy this over here, and then middle mouse click, and then we will also need a search for redshift, and what we'll need is GTK here. So we'll just copy it over here and then click, middle mouse click, and then we'll make a little space here, and then we'll go ahead and close this, and then we'll go ahead and enter. So as we want to go ahead and install. So and then we'll go ahead and redshift GTK and exit. We'll close the terminal, and then we can see it here. So we can go ahead and right click on it, and it's enabled. And we want to have this start every time you boot the computer. So we'll go ahead and click it. So we can just go ahead and click on the information here and see what pops up. So right now it's a geoclue 2 is already installed. After rebooting, Redshift GTK works fine. We can right click on the applet, and we'll go to information, and it recognizes that right now it's a daytime color temperature 6500 K, and night is set to 3500 K. Right, and it's recognized my location automatically, and status is enabled. So when it's not running, it changes color to bluish color. So right now it is working, and we want to enable it. So now to be able to fine tune the application, for example, the night temperature is not what I prefer. So what you have to do then, you have to create a configuration file, and the configuration file gets inserted into root.config, and the name of the file is redshift.config, CONF. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and create this file in the terminal, and then insert it into geany here. So we'll go ahead and grab that command, copy, and then we'll go ahead and start the terminal. We'll put it over here, shift insert, and then we'll go ahead and enter. So now we have the redshift open. What we can do is copy the sample configuration from the website, and then we can go ahead and grab this. So Control A grabs all of it, and then we can go ahead and right click and then copy, and then go back to the redshift.conf here, and then we'll go ahead and copy it. So here it is. So this is the sample. And we can take a closer look at the sample here. Temperature during the daytime right now is 6500, which is fine. So we'll go ahead and change those 6500. And then temperature at night, rather than 3500, which is default, I prefer just to have it 3000. And then fade is it makes the change from when you change from daylight to the night. One fade slowly, which is fine. And you can also specify the time. But I do also want to change the brightness. During the daytime brightness, I prefer 0.9 is fine, nice and bright. Brightness at night, I prefer much less. 0.4, which is set, is fine. Gamma is 0.8 is fine. Location provider is fine. The what we can do is go ahead and change the latitude and longitude, and we'll go ahead and open this up again, information, and then location is 3271 refers to latitude. So 3271, we'll go ahead and put this over here. So 3271, and longitude is minus 11716, and then that should be fine. So we'll go ahead and Control S to save the file. And just to double check to see if everything works okay, we'll go ahead and change that to 6000, so we can check right now whether it's reading the config file, and it gets reflected to the changes here. So what I'll do is go ahead and close everything, and then I'm unsure whether this is going to work while it's being recorded, so we'll go ahead and kill all redshift-gtk, and it should work. So we'll go ahead and kill it. So now it's killed, and then we'll go ahead and start the redshift again and exit, and then we'll go ahead and see if it's changed again. So right click on it, information, so it is color temperature 6000. So now it's pretty much all set, so it is reading it correctly.